do some I'm just trying to do some training here, and there's no logical reason for doing this except the fact that my body wants me to, and I want to test things out. But there we go, that feels a lot better. Try the other side. Feel that one. One more time. Again. Yep. Okay. Keep me scared. All right. For the video is do handstands when life doesn't make sense, or do handstands because life doesn't make sense. And I'm out here to look at the pool. What I want to say is I just get these images in my head, and there's no other reason to do it but because my body wants to do it. And I think that's really the life I'm trying to live, which is do it because it feels right, do it because your intuition tells you to, and have fun doing it. So that's what it's about for me. And so something as not at all connected to profit is something that I'm doing. And so the point of the matter is that your body is a representation of your mind, and dance is an expression of your mind in form, right? So if the idea is, if my mind is telling me to do something with my body, then that means it's just an expression of where it wants to go. If it wants to go into breaking these acrobatics, then that's a sign of expansion. It's a sign of my body figuring things out as my mind figures things out. And I think that this is how intuition works. It doesn't communicate in the way that people usually think. Sometimes it's not a clear, right? Well, right now it's A to B, right? Right now it's go from doing what you're doing to doing this freeze move. Now, you saw me doing some handstands right there, and I was doing them for longer than 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds almost. Maybe I can do 5 seconds next time. And that's the point. It's like this effect of when I shoot to do something, there's this byproduct of expanding on a holistic manner. And I've been playing with this idea in my mind, where if I can learn to break dance, it's not even about being a break dancer. It's about expressing my body through these motions, and having these motions being embodiments of my mind. And I think that's what dance is. I think that's what dance can serve us for. Now, not everything is going to be about profit. Not everything is going to be about a goal. It's a process. It's an expression of the process. And I think that at the end of the day, anything that you see in the concrete is really an expression of an infinite process. That which is finite is really a picture of that which is infinite. It's really an expression of that which is infinite. And so I play with this idea because I really want to explore this new realm, which is just embodiment. But really, in the way that I see it, I'm here with my son. Look at him, he's just messing around right now. My son, and if he can see me coming out here and playing and just messing around, not being afraid to look silly, or look at him, or to just explore, then he's gonna learn to do the same. And so this is gonna be something now. Obviously, this is something new for me, but he's along for the ride, I'm along for his ride, and we're feeding off each other. So it's a multi-dimensional thing, because not only am I being a father, being in his life, but also I'm being myself, being in my life. I'm also learning to dance. I'm also sharing that with my son. I'm also getting some activity out here, and so I look for the things that lead me to those same places, because that's where the soul wants to go. So you know, when life is stale, when life is boring, do some handstands. And I think that it's a beautiful metaphor, because you flip your world upside down that way. Allows you to see it from a new perspective, and you can do all sorts of things while you're doing that, you know. And I think there's a metaphor there. There's definitely a metaphor there. Doing a break dance, freezing in the one hand. I think that's a metaphor. So it's a picture of this upside down process that's very explorative. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Ready? All right. Okay, hold on. You pull. You pull. It's the longest handstand. Alright, we're out here with Jetty. Say hi, Jetty. Oh, he's throwing it around, but I'm trying to learn how to one handstand, one arm hand freeze. See if I can do it real quick. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was a longer handstand, I risked it. Alright, one arm handstand. Here we go.